Brussels, and we are about to start the conference on digital happiness. The meeting is attended by our clients from Europe, so there will be different companies from all over in England, Netherlands, Belgium, France.
So this topic, in pursuit of digital happiness, that is the topic that we will be discussing over the next 24 hours. And we will explore that with 14 speakers, so 7 today, 7 tomorrow, and they will each bring their own original point of view to this topic of digital happiness.
I believe that all of you in this room are going out of business, and most of you don't even know it yet. It's important to have happy customers because our research has shown that companies with excellent customer experience and happy customers drive revenue at twice the rate of companies with low customer experience and unhappy customers. So it's really about revenue and about profit.
For many of us in this room, it truly is the best of times. But for too many outside this room, it's the worst of times.
So we are asking the questions in roundtable sessions. There's a possibility to vote digitally and feedback what the opinion is of all the attendees. But I think the roundtable discussions, just talking with your peers, is also a very important element.
And the technology blew open this new way of doing things into sharing. And when I say sharing, people say, well, it's not like sharing for free, but it's sharing underutilized assets.
Digital technology increases the transparency of the world. We get to know almost everything about everybody. So we should think about that, how to make this a source of greater happiness rather than greater frustration.
So is there a business opportunity to create a Facebook where actually people share their misery so that everybody feels happier?
Yeah, it would be nice. I think it would be a relief also to complain, with the French way. We understand that.
What we need to change is that relationship between companies and consumers. You can imagine that you would be annoyed if you realized your data was being used just to make money from you. But if a company was to say to you, I am recommending you this product based on all of your data because I think that this product would improve your happiness, improve your well-being, that is an entirely different relationship between the customer and the company.
Well, I think customers are ambivalent. They're not deeply unhappy. They're simultaneously happy and unhappy. They're confused. We live in an age of great anxiety and confusion.
I do think that what the essential question here is that, okay, so if we want to build this new world, then how do we go about doing that? And many of the biggest challenges that have been discussed today about things like having all your data sucked up by these companies, I've never heard a single coherent argument of how one might go about trying to regulate something like that.
I think it's been quite interesting. I've been to this event a number of times, and every time what I really like about this event is that they always show you something new and it makes you think.
I think people will become more happy, less stressed when governments and companies have a long-term vision of what do we think is important for the world.
The first thing you have to realize is that we're using technology to achieve something larger, a kind of a happiness, right? So customer happiness, as Jeff Bezos says from Amazon, customer delight, to further human flourishing. So the purpose should always be a larger story.
This is not the same than building a steam engine, or building a spaceship, or building the internet. This is us we're talking about here, right?
What is the secret of digital happiness?
I think happiness is a key issue for all of us. So if we as an energy company understand what makes people happy, I think we can make a difference and build a good company.
What services will you use from your own country if you are a digital citizen of 10 other nations? What will be the source of the income for the country if the cryptocurrencies are eating all your taxation?
things that we have been discussing internally verifies this. Like we should be an honest company, we should look into humanity, and we should focus on things like that can help the community. And that's what I bring back on Monday.
Next Monday, you go to your office and put it into action and put it on your agenda.